What is up, y'all? I'm back. What's good? I hated being gone from YouTube. It was literally the worst. I'm sweating bricks right now, by the way, so if y'all can see my sweat, then I know this camera's good. But yeah, I was really sick, really sick, so I couldn't film or anything, so I was bummed. I'm honestly still not 100% because I have this cough that just won't go away. Obviously this video is edited, but I'm telling you, throughout this entire video I was just coughing. Ain't nobody got time for that. But that's besides the point. You're here because you want to see what I think about these two products, the Too Faced Born This Way foundation and the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. So to hear my thoughts on this and see me apply these two products, keep on watching. So I've been trying out the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. So I've been giving my brow wiz from Beige a rest. What do you guys think? Do my eyebrows look different? Do they look better? Comment down below, let me know. Actually, I kind of like this pencil a little more than the brow wiz, but I don't want to speak too soon, but it's so creamy and it makes doing your eyebrows so much faster. The only thing I don't like is that I feel like the shades are a little too warm, but whatever. Also, if you guys hear like this super loud noise in the background, it's my neighbor's AC. It's so loud, but honestly I don't even blame them for having it on because it is so hot. I literally can't. So before we start with the foundation and everything, I just want to let you guys know I'm using the Ebates Cosmetics Natural Skin Primer. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Born This Way Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage Foundation. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I tried this on like half of my face the other day and it looked really well, but we'll see. Today I'm gonna try it in my whole face and then I'm gonna do my makeup and everything because I didn't do my makeup, I just put it on my face. So this foundation is infused with coconut water to aid in delicately replenishing skin's moisture levels. It also has alpine rose to help brighten and boost skin's radiance, and hyaluronic acid for a smoother, more youthful appearance. And it says here, this oil-free foundation masterfully diffuses the line between makeup and skin. Coverage so undetectable and skin so naturally flawless, they'll think you were born this way. Okay. It's hydrating, long-wearing, photo-friendly, and non-comedogenic. Those are a lot of claims. Actually, I've wanted to try this foundation for years, but there was never a shade for me. Like, all the shades were way too dark. But this time around, I was actually able to get the shade Praline, which is part of the extension that was made with the collaboration with Aina, who I love. This shade is still a little too dark for me, but I feel like I can make it work. So it comes in like this little frosted bottle. The packaging is the same. The formula is still supposed to be the same. The only thing that's different is that Jackie was able to develop, I believe, 11 new shades, which is amazing because this foundation was lacking, especially in the deeper department. And I mean deeper like obviously dark skin, because even though there wasn't a shade for me before, even though it's hard for me to find shades in general for foundations, it's not as hard as it is for women of deeper skin tones. It's way harder for them. So this extension range was completely necessary, and I think more brands should be doing that. I don't understand. It's 2018. These brands have no excuse for not being inclusive. It's ridiculous. I also picked up the Born This Way Super Coverage Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. It also has coconut water, alpine rose, and hyaluronic acid. It's also hydrating, long-wearing, photo-friendly, and non-comedogenic. And this is supposed to cover, contour, highlight, and retouch with the Super Perfecting Natural Finish Concealer makeup hybrid. The ultimate multi-use formula for a modern and hydrated photo-friendly complexion. Fully loaded pigments provide maximum coverage with an undetectable finish. For a look so flawless, they'll think you were born this way. Okay. So you can use this to conceal, contour, highlight, and retouch. Today I only bought one, so I'm only going to conceal and highlight with this because this is a lighter shade. This is like the tiniest bit lighter than the Tarte Shape Tape, which I use in medium, and this I got in the natural beige. Jackie Aina was not part of the concealer release thing. I'm a jiggy. Concealers, I don't remember how many shades they released. I believe it was 20 something. I don't know. I just know that that wasn't enough. They should have collaborated with Jackie on that too, so they could have extended the range, because honestly the shades are only good for concealer for deeper skin tones. There's no contour shade for somebody with a deeper skin tone, so that definitely needs a little more help. This is what it looks like, she thick. And what makes me the most excited about this is that there is 0.50 fluid ounces in here, which is half of a foundation, so you're getting a whole bunch of product. This is gonna last you forever. I've also seen people say that this is like the new Shape Tape. This is like the hydrating version of Shape Tape, and I love the Shape Tape, so we gonna see. I know you guys are probably tired of seeing videos on this foundation and this concealer, so I'll just get straight to it. Let's apply this foundation on this face. So I'm gonna do 2 pumps of this. So this is what it looks like on the back of my hand. I think it's a little bit on the thicker side, but it's not like super thick. Like how many times have I said thick? Okay, she thick, but she ain't that thick. Okay, I got it. She's slim thick. All right, so I'm just gonna apply some on the back of my beauty blender. Some on the back of my beauty blender. Ooh, that's too much. And just dot it around my face. So it's blending out nicely and easily. Oh wow. I feel like it covered up my my dark spots quite well. So I would say this definitely has more of like a medium coverage, because I could still see some of my imperfections. But to be honest, I could definitely like deal with this and not build it. Like I would be perfectly fine going out like this. I have no problem. But since I prefer full coverage, I'm just gonna have to add another layer, because that's just who I am. And also we need to check if it's buildable, right? I've never used this foundation, like, so I mean, I know I told you guys that I tried it on half of my face, but I'm still fairly new to this foundation, even though it came out years ago. This is my first time trying it. So this is what we're looking like with 2 layers, and I gotta say I prefer 2 layers. This foundation has more of like a dewy finish, which I don't prefer. I'm a matte kind of girl, but it's not like super dewy. It's just, it looks like healthy skin. I'm going to apply this on the rest of my face and we'll see. So this is what the less problematic side of my face is looking like. You see, like when the light hits it, like I just have this very natural, healthy glow, which, don't get me wrong, I do like. I remember Jackie Aina saying that one pump is all you need to do your whole face, and I'm gonna have to disagree. I think it all depends on your skin and what your preference is. So I was able to do almost my whole face with 2 pumps. All that is left is my nose, so I'm gonna have to do at least like half a pump for my nose. So I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but it is like the tiniest bit darker than my actual skin tone, and I have a yellow undertone, but on my neck it's showing up kind of neutral. But it's not that big of a deal. I don't think I look ridiculous. I mean, if you guys think I look ridiculous, let me know. So now let's move on to the concealer. So again, I'm using the shade Natural Beige, and this concealer, I'm actually so excited. It has like, I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but it has like a diamond kind of shape, which is perfect because you're able to get into these little inner corners here. And the wand is so big, I love it. I don't know if this might be too much, but we gonna see. Alright, so let's blend. I can already tell it's easier to blend than the Shape Tape. With the Shape Tape, you have to go in a little harder because it's a little more dry. But this is blending almost effortlessly. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention the foundation did not cling on to any dry patches, which the concealer kind of did right here, but I'm not too annoyed about that. Okay, as I blended out more, it clinged onto more dry patches. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm not even gonna blame the concealer because my skin has been an asshole recently. Clinged onto another dry patch. I will say it is full coverage, and it did conceal the little bit of darkness that I do have on my under eyes quite well. It is brightening. This dry patch situation though. Okay, so I added a little bit more concealer. Oh wow, on camera my under eyes look super bright, but they're not this bright in person, I promise. Off camera I added a little bit more concealer to see if it was buildable, and it is. Dry patches are still there. I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup off camera and then I'll be back. I'm not feeling good about this. Okay, so I just set my face and I had to come back to say that I'm feeling a lot better about this. It's looking good. Okay, now I'm gonna finish the rest of my face. This is what we are looking like. Honestly, this foundation is strong because it's hot as hell in this room. I've been sweating bricks and it's still on my face, looking good. This foundation did not emphasize my pores. It did not stick to any fine lines. And it does not feel heavy at all. It feels very light, even though I built it up. I think it looks really, really pretty, honestly. And it's pretty when you first apply it, but it's even prettier. Squeeze me. It's pretty when you first apply it, but it's even prettier after you set it. Like, it's so pretty. So this foundation is gonna get a thumbs up from me. The concealer, on the other hand, I like the coverage. It's also lightweight. It doesn't feel like you have a whole bunch of crap on your under eyes, and it doesn't feel dry at all. But the clinging to the dry areas is driving me nuts. It's honestly not that bad, actually. Like, right now it's only noticeable on this side, and that's if like you get really close to my face. But I'm just gonna have to keep trying the concealer out and see what happens. If not, I'm returning it. But I am definitely keeping the foundation. So Jackie Aina did amazing. The shade, even though it's a little bit too light, I think looks great. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this foundation. Concealer, I would definitely recommend. The only downside is it clung onto my dry patches, but if there's no dry patches for it to clung into, then it looks amazing. So that is it for this review / demo. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications, and I will see you guys next time.